Alright guys, welcome back. It's new content day. We're doing all the Cavalier difficulty bosses. We're going to solo all of them. And I'm not going to hold back. I'm not using there's no 4-star challenge today. So I did these all with my junior account, which does not mean that I have bad champions. It just means it's not my main account. So I've got a 6-star rank 3 Magneto here. And similar to my last war video, if you saw Nova's hashtag metal, so I am just going to go in and play this Nova normally as I would with Magneto, no problem. He has like stun vulnerability, so if I can get one of those parries, and if you're a reparry machine, then go for it. I'm not, so I don't really need that. I'll just go ahead and I'll bait special ones all day. There we go. We'll charge it, build up a couple prowess, drop a special 3 on him. Now we got the extra furies. Bait another special 1. Doing some nice damage. And a pretty easy fight here with Magneto. So I'm not looking here. I'm just looking here to beat them as fast as I can and get the solos. So there we go. And this is the first time around. I only did one run through today. So here we've got the Storm Pyramid X boss. I had Guillotine 29 with I'd finished a fight already with a special 3. So I just went in here. I know there's limber, so I can only get a couple parries. I'm pretty comfortable evading her special 1 and attacking back in. So I'm just going to try and keep the power control with the special 1 here. But it does have, what is it? I can only use, I have to rotate those specials there. So after the special 1, I'll go ahead and throw in a special 2, if I even get to 1. Yeah, so there we go. We can drop the special 2, and we can finish this one pretty quickly. One more bait, and we're done. Okay, 2.1. We've got this Captain America Infinity War. It's got Power Shield and Buffet. I went in with Doc Ock. I'm sure there's much better champions to take instead of this. I just figured, I'd go in and play around here with Doc Ock. I think the only thing that was annoying is at a certain point, because of the glancing, I wasn't able to get my usual, some of my usual damage. Like there, that worked out okay. There again, but I think there were a couple times where it didn't detonate the debuff. So let's see how it goes. For the most part, it works out okay. When I drop the special 2s, I'm getting a ton of damage going. Like here, I'm getting a ton of damage on the special 2s. Almost took them all out with one special 2 there. But then when I go to, I think right here, see, I was hoping to get a big, so that's 2 heavies in a row where it glanced, and it didn't allow me to detonate those debuffs. If I would have, then the fight would have been almost over. But the glancing and the RNG of that just didn't work out in my favor. I am getting some power stings only because I have the Mr. Fantastic Synergy with me. So this fight takes a little bit longer than what I would normally do because now I'm giving him some extra health from the buffet. But if I stay back from him, then I can pretty much keep this one in hand. I'm just going to special 2s, dropping the special 2s, and it works out pretty well. Again, could have been a lot faster for sure, but, again, I just did it one time, so I'm sure the next time I go around I'll probably use somebody else. But for this one, I used Doc Ock. Get a couple more power stings on him. Let's drop another special 2, and I think that will finish it. Because of power shield. So there we go. Okay, he goes down. Then we got 2.2. We have Silver Centurion. So I didn't really, again, he's hashtag metal. I just went in with Magneto. I think we get like an 18-hit kill here. And I did not focus on on who else I could use instead. I just went ahead with Magneto. So again, nothing too crazy here. For Jabari Panther, I've got we'll do a little breakdown of what actually is happening in that fight, so that you can have a good idea of like, you know, when your parries feel like they should be sticking, why they're not sticking, and how to get them to stick. And then even if you can get your parries to stick, they will, at a certain point, she actually goes stun immune. So I didn't even know that when I did that. I went back in and read through her abilities after the fight, and I'll show it to you. But here for Silver Centurion, just go ahead and you can easily parry heavy with Magneto, and then just wait on the just block his specials. His specials are pretty long and not very friendly. Even his heavy's got like a little bit of reach on it. So here I got to a special 3, but he was close to a special 2, so I figured I might as well just push him to that special 2, let him throw it before I throw my special 3. Okay, here we go. Let him throw that special 3. That special 2. I'll charge up once, I'll charge up again, get to 44 prowess, and let it rip. Almost takes him out. Go ahead, get the armor break in the bleeds, and he goes down easy. Awesome. Okay, 3.1. So I brought in, instead of going with the usual Human Torch with the pre-fight against Mephisto, I figured, okay, I'll bring in Apocalypse, build him up, and then make Colossus a horseman, and let him go to work on Mephisto, because he is also incinerate immune. So here, there's just special delivery on this one, so you gotta make sure you throw those specials. So even though my normal habit on Colossus is to build up to that special 2, I do have to be careful of that special delivery, and I am gonna have to throw off the special 1, and then I think I can get to the special 2 on the second rotation through. But Colossus definitely can put in a ton of work in this event quest, and we'll see that in the next fight as well. So again, just tons of parry heavy, backing off when he's got the aura. Not so much about the damage, but just because of the power gain. I don't want to push him to a special 3. So again, this one's a little slow. I'm sure if I use Human Torch with the pre-fight, it probably melts him a lot faster. There's a nice chunky special 2. There he gets a little bit of regen. That's a nice heavy there. Bait the special 2. Get another stun, get another nice heavy. And he's almost down. So this is, again, pretty easy fight here with Colossus. I don't think he needs to be a horseman. I just made him a horseman for fun. Just to get a little bit of extra damage with that prowess and stuff. So doesn't need it, but might as well if I have it. And I think he's finished here. Bait one more special 1, and he's down. Okay, Last but not least, we've got this Jabari Panther. So she has a natural ability to shrug off parries, but she also has a mode like with Huntress, where she every as she throughout the fight she's able to gain charges. When she gets to 10, she becomes hunted, and then or you become hunted, I guess, and she becomes stun immune, and you can't evade. So if we take a look at her abilities, she has this thing called Huntress, where she can purify a debuff, and then it has a thing called the Hunt. So if she gets 10 Huntress charges, then she can hunt the opponent for 9 seconds and becomes stun immune, and your dexes and your evades and misses don't work. So I go ahead here and I use the White Magneto pre-fight to get the parries, but one right away you can see on this the passive parries are pushing me really far away, so I cannot do my parry heavy attack on her. So I figured that out quick. Then I'm pretty happy that I'm getting the stuns going, and then I'm trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna evade? Like, this is the first time I've ever played Jabari Panther, so I'm trying to figure out my the spacing on that special one, and I'm feeling pretty good so far. I'm like, okay, I'm getting the passive parries off because of the White Magneto pre-fight, and I'm getting a little bit of a handle on what the spacing is for this special one. So I get off a nice special 2 there. Now what I didn't realize is I got to keep track of that purple charge above Jabari Panther, and it just switched to Hunted. You can see on the right side. So now you see a bunch of immunes. So I wasn't sure if that was because of the cleanse, which I'm avoiding because of the White Magneto pre-fight. So I wasn't sure. Now that it's gone again, let's see if we can get the parries off, because right now I don't see that purple icon anymore, and I should be able to start. There we go, get the parry off, get a nice special 2. So I didn't realize that that's what I had to be looking for, and you'll see what happens is I start to get my handle on the spacing for the special one. So here, there, get a nice evade at the end and counter. So I'm like, okay, I can do that again right here, evade and counter. But I didn't realize that I need to be looking at that counter at the top. Now it's at 9. It's going to switch to 10 on the right here. Now it's hunted. Now it gets dexterity failed on the left hand side, and that's because when she goes to hunted, that it now she's stun immune, and I can't evade. So you have to take that special one on the block. But again, I didn't realize that at the time. But had enough. So you can see dexterity failed again. But now that one worked. And again, it was just by chance that I just kept going for it, not realizing that there is a specific window of when it works and when it doesn't work. It's a 9-second window. When she goes to hunted, then she's stun immune and you can't evade. So again here, I'm able to get a nice counter because she's still not hunted. Now she is. So that timer's up, so my parry is not going to work. And even though I'm going to go for the dex, it's going to fail. So I got lucky there. And I am able to finish this one out because now the timer goes down. I'm free to parry again, only with the White Magneto pre-fight, and I get the solo. So now you kind of know what to look for, and next time I do it, it should be a lot easier. So hopefully this helps, and good luck with Cav difficulty, and we will see you in the next one.